October just finished, so you know what time it is. Halloween? No, I'm writing this script then. I'm talking about Moxtober. What's that? Moxtober is a month-long drawing challenge with a given prompt by the one and only Moxie2D. Now I'm a huge fan of this guy, and so I decided to participate, and I'm going to show you all the different things I drew, as well as tier listing them according to my own skill and expectation. Here's the prompt, and let's begin. Day 1, I had favorite Scarlet and Violet Pokemon, and so I decided to choose Armarouge, or Armaro? This guy carried in the game, as well as having a very nice design. I probably prefer Ceruledge in type and design, but I played Scarlet and I really like the defensive like position it's in, while I'd expect Ceruledge to be in more of an attacking stance. I like the lighting on this one. I think the fire in its eyes and hair is really nice. I'm still proud of it, and for a day 1, as well as literally drawing it at 2 AM, I'm not joking, I'd say it's really good. A tier. Day 2, we had first starter ever, and only reading the script did I mistake it for favorite. And so because of that, I chose Turtwig, despite it not being my first, but Torterra is such a cool Pokemon with a whole ecosystem on its back. I only found out about Turtwig with Moxie's video, so shout out to that one that I like this grass turtle. I tried to give this one a wholesome and cute story behind it, with a Torterra and Turtwig picking berries in the forest in a nice little way. I messed up the opacity and wasn't able to change it without ruining the whole thing, and so that made this one suffer a lot. Totally not mad about that. I like the background a lot and the story is very cute, but the big mistake ruined a lot of it. C tier. Day 3 was favorite Pokemon trainer, and I'm not sure if this guy technically counts. Wow, I violated 2 days in a row, great job me, and I chose Adamant from Legends Arceus. I chose him over the Amy Rose looking ass, and he's such a good guy. This guy's design is so chill and so unique, his color scheme is great and has great hair. I'd say the pose fits the character a lot, and it came out pretty well in my opinion. I mean, who really chose the Amy Rose version instead of Adamant? I mean, oh, wait, A tier. Day 4, we had favorite evolution, and I chose Leafeon. I think I used them for the first time in Shield. It's really competitively viable too, and I have fond memories of just a couple weeks ago of playing random double battles on Showdown and sweeping my friend Cameron's team in Mass Class after using Sword Stance a lot and ruining my friendship with him. Also, yes, people did Vaporeon. This poor Pokemon ruined. Not by the artist doing this challenge, I think. Anyway, the drawing came out well, the pose is accurate to it attacking, and I like it a decent amount, but not a great amount. B tier. The next prompt for day 5 was favorite gym leader, and I decided to choose the first gym leader I ever fought in Pokemon legally, Milo. Okay, let's do some reference searching, and what the fuck? Anyway, I did a really simple design for this one, and for my favorite farming boy, I feel like this one was pretty mid. C tier. Also, that Nessa drawing you did, Moxie, was hella insane, like, what? For this day 6, you had to watch a 3-hour-long YouTube video, which I did, and so I decided to choose Jade the Meowscarada for my favorite 100 Days Pokemon. For another and not the last time in this video, I saw questionable designs for this thing while researching. It has a single feminine quality, and it's just completely ruined by DeviantArt users. I like the stance a little bit and the vine-like ribbons, but I remember this one being pretty hard to draw and didn't come out that well. C tier. Day 7 was favorite Pikachu clone, and not gonna lie, none of them are really amazing to me. I just chose Dedenne because it's funny and goofy and I drew it trying to get away with a huge berry. It came out pretty decent, I think it's decently funny and overall not that bad. B tier. Day 8 we had you as a trainer, and this one I was excited for. You know how I usually draw myself, like this, but I wanted to go for a little more realistic style. I'd say I adapted decently well, with the new jacket, and the pose seemed calm but getting ready for battle, and I love the little satchel strap thing I came up for. I've tried to draw a lot of me with my 6 favorite Pokemon, which are Torterra, Luxray, Noivern, Corviknight, Hisuian Arcanine, and Lucario. But damn, it gets hard. Maybe another day. I still really like this one though. A tier. For day 9 we had favorite mythical, and I chose Zeraora. Also, I will say, how is this thing the first electric fighting type when this thing already existed 2 gens ago? Anyway, Zeraora is a damn good design. And with that came some hard scaling and positioning. I mean, look how long his body is. This is really hard to turn into what I did, and I didn't make up for the effort needed to pull it off, but it wasn't terrible. B tier. Day 10 was Moxie-kun, pretty much Moxie's boy player in his 100 Days video. Also Rip Charlie. Moxie-kun had a run with just Pawmi, and so I had to include him in there. I did a fun little pose between them, and I felt like with how hard other people's art styles and designs can be to draw other people, I don't think it came out terribly. I didn't put that much effort into Pawmi, but it's aight. B tier. Next one up was day 11, and we had favorite Alolan Pokemon. Oh hell yeah, Alolan Ninetales is the way to go, baby! This design is so cool with a pretty unique typing. I think I gave it the pose of the original Antonian Ninetales, and I don't think that was entirely deliberate, but it felt right. I love how I added so many little details and the color shift in its tails. But overall, I'm a huge fan of this one, and it was such an interesting one to draw. S tier. Day 12 was favorite Pokemon villain, and I chose Guzma from Sun and Moon. I haven't actually played that much of this game, not legally, but I watched the whole anime a couple years ago. Guzma gives off really piss you off vibes, and I respect that. And I think the pose I drew kinda shows that. It wasn't amazing the way it turned out, but it came out alright in my opinion, and the hand made it really funny to me because you know that's something he would do. B tier. Day 13 we had Pokemon of our favorite type. I decided to go with one that's more overrated than Taylor Swift, Pikachu. That was a joke, by the way. Pikachu is valid. My dad just thinks he's a yellow rat though. I went for a much different style on this one, and I like the blue background with all the little electric shocks coming out, and it really gave it more of a pop art style. I enjoyed experimenting with this one, and I think it came out very nice. A tier. We had favorite legendary for day 14, and I decided to go with Zamazenta. It was my first Pokemon game's legendary, before realizing it was too hard to draw. Then I decided to go Dialga, who was also too hard, so I just settled on Mewtwo. I would say I definitely didn't put much effort into this. It's not terrible, but I was also falling behind because school was starting up again, so I had to speed through some. C tier. For day 15 we had favorite Nintendo character, and I had to go Link from Twilight Princess. This could be my favorite design because it was my first Zelda game, or that it's just so much more badass and detailed than the rest. I remember playing this with my dad for the first time. Just please give us a damn switchboard alright, Nintendo. The drawing was really good, the pose fits it, the detail seems on point, and this one was fun to draw despite me getting the head shape a little wrong. I love this game and this character so much, it gives me so many memories, and I can't wait to play it again. Despite me getting the head shape a little wrong, I'm putting it in S tier. We had day 16, which was favorite Pokeball, and I went with Quick Ball because it shares color with my design. Not much to say here. It's a ball. A tier. Day 17 was favorite Platinum Harlockmon, and unfortunately I wasn't around here long enough for me to really make a decision based on lore or anything, so I just decided to pick Gengar, sort of going for a more pop-art route to make up for the simplicity from Pikachu's. I like this one a decent amount, but it's very simple. B tier. Day 18 was favorite shiny, and I was originally going for shiny Gallade, but swapped it out for Mega Metagross. I rushed this one, it was kind of hard to draw, but fun nonetheless. I think it came out decently well, and the pose is really nice. Metagross as a choice might be seen as a basic choice, but I think it earned it. The shading is okay on it, and it didn't come out terribly, but it has a really nice shiny B tier. For day 19, we had favorite Pokemon ever. And for you who don't know, my favorite is Luxray. Come on, favorite type and animal with Intimidate and a broken attack stat? That's insane! I always get this guy if I have a chance in game, and I think I did the lion justice. The lighting was pretty good, I liked the pose, and it was a challenge, but was very fun to draw. A tier. Day 20 was the opposite of Moxie-chan, Moxie-kun's female counterpart. I'd say I had a decent amount of fun with this one, and it didn't turn out terribly. The pose was simple, and she was pretty hard to draw, and also bullied Moxie-kun. It was pretty hard to draw and didn't turn out terribly. B tier. Day 21 was the types of Pokemon, and when this idea came to me, I couldn't not do it. Russell is already a funny goof with memes, and so I decided to embrace this even more. He has a fridge! Yeah, this one was really fun to draw, and while it didn't turn out spectacular, I like it a lot. It was very fun to draw and has a funny design. A tier. Day 23 was favorite Legends Arceus Pokemon, and I chose, obviously, Hisui and Arcanine. I love this little floofy boy so much, and the dog sleeping position fits so well. Trust me, I have heaps of reference for that. Some people might see him and go, big boy, but I see him and go, big floofy sleeping boy. The colors were amazing on this one. I love the shading, the details, and the tail info are really good in my opinion, and this is one of the most fun to draw ever. Easy S tier. For day 24, we had a Pokemon fusion, and I think I decided to go for another Crustal route by doing an Onix and Magnemite fusion. It's just Magnemite! There's almost no cohesion to Onix besides the shape, and I had to do this because they're magnets. It was fun to draw and a decently funny concept. To me, just pretty much an ultimate fridge magnet, but not amazing. B tier. Okay, what's day 22? Oh, fuck. This is all you get. Not good at all. I had to rush it, so this didn't happen. Hey Cam, what you doing? Whoa! Hey, whoa, hey, Mom, get the camera! Oh my god! Ah! Day 25 was a super Pokemon, and I decided to go with Lucario, because that seems to be really fitting. I found out Lucario is actually a lot easier to draw than you'd expect from this design, and I really like the pose and the effects from becoming super. Looks really badass in my opinion, and I really like how cool the super aspect of it made it. A tier. Day 26 was favorite Fire Red art Lockmon, and once again, I ain't been here for that long, so I watched every single stream to find my favorite and... Nah, I'm joking, I went to the last video and just chose Jolteon because they're cute. I did the Pikachu route again because I guess electric types are just good to do with this, especially if you're having trouble trying to make it interesting. If you need better poses, but you don't want to do that, then just make it really colorful, really unique, that's a tip. I liked the pose and it was pretty fun to draw with the fun colors. A tier. Day 27 was favorite fake Monomoxies. I watched this MNJ TV video and saw this little poison frog, Dartoad. It's just a cute little poison frog, and it may have been a bit too simple, but that's why when you don't have to focus on the pose or lighting or any other important details, you can just have more fun. He barfed. Day 28 was your favorite Mega Pokemon, and I went with Mega Ampharos. I want to grow out my hair because it's cool, and I mean look at that hair. I don't know where the idea for the boulder sheep to get hair came from, maybe because now it's more of a sheep. Anyway, I like the sheep, but spent a big day at a theme park today, so I was hella tired, and kinda just speed around this one with a goofy little side story of them shopping for hairbrushes to rush it. B tier. We had favorite anime character for day 29. We just have a single problem. I don't watch anime, and I don't want to because I don't have time for it. I've already spent too much time, far too much time, watching Adventure Time, We Bare Bears, Steven Universe, and all of the Lord of the Rings movies. Take that, weebs. So I just did a little doodle of Doraemon, and I've probably watched like 20 minutes of this blue cat, C tier. Now this one was definitely different. Shout out to Ellie6 for the idea. Anyway, here it is. This is insane to me. The lighting, poses, background just all seem to fit together to the ultimate finale to Moxtober. This one I put many more hours into, but probably because it's technically 2 days with 3 drawings. But I love this one so much. I drew the Moxie first in a separate drawing, and Moxie was honestly really hard to draw. This was a good reference, but goddamn was figuring out the hair and ear placement really hard. I like the expression, and Moxie, seriously, just draw the beard on your thumbnails. When I first saw you, I thought you were some edgy 16-year-old. Anyway, this one came out really well, and so the Moxie part is really nice in my opinion. Then I draw Cynthia, who's surprisingly easy to draw. The hidden face seems like a good theme to have with her. Then we bring them together to make this. I think when I was making this in the sketch, Moxie looked weirdly buff. But I absolutely love this one. Not only is one just the hardest to draw, but probably one of the most incredibly fun to draw at the same time. I mean, come on, the poses, the background reminiscent of the Hall of Fame, Cynthia's iconic pose and the icons of the battle is looking like something from the anime. Come on, absolute S tier. But before I ended this, I had to add a little something else. To Moxie, thank you so much for Moxtober. It helped me and many others come together for some incredible art and helped us become better artists. Thanks so much, we'll always be there, no matter what. Oh, hey Moxie. Wow, what a month. I was like a week late, cry about it. Well, I'm writing the script a week late, but it was very fun to see what my mind could take from what could have been a boring little drawing, or really seeing some genuine effort into what I wanted. I definitely won't want to be anywhere near my tablet for a while, but I would definitely recommend this sort of challenge to anyone who wants to do it. And if you want to participate, but not to challenge yourself, that's fine, because art's meant to be fun. It was such an eye-opener seeing how many people saw the exact same thing, and were able to pull out so many ideas to make it theirs, as well as different styles and techniques. So overall, this was a fun and unique challenge to do, and I can't wait to do it again. Might wait a couple months ago, though.